Hey guys, happy Friday. It's layout update time over here. And I was, you know what? I was just kind of thinking, man, what am I going to do for the layout update this Friday? And I figured, you know what? I'm just going to do what I would be normally doing right now, which is, right now, we're actually going to run a few trains and then talk about layout update. So right now you can see we've got the yard is full over here from our last, operations video. We're actually going to get we're gonna get the hauler fired up over here. We're gonna get all these cars, get them out of the layout, and while we do that, we're gonna talk about how my staging would kind of operate, right? Man, look at this thing. I'm just taking a look at this, and that railing is like literally just hanging off of here. Like it's gonna get caught on something. I might just take the whole damn thing off here. Well, I don't know. I'm gonna leave it alone there. We'll see. We'll see what happens, but that railing is like hanging off of that BNSF guy. Anyway, let's move on out of here. Now, the BNSF locomotive there is just a dummy. I have the worm drives removed from it, and I have the trucks just power the front headlight, which you have to turn on manually. Well, manually by meaning you got to kind of jump into the decoder and put it on. So it does have a decoder. It's just not it's not doing anything over there. Let me prop you up over here. I got to check my my track. Anyway, yeah, I hope everybody's having a good Friday. Watch this rail get ripped off over here. Let's see if we can't do something to it. Ooh, that's close right there. I just don't want to rip off the rail off of the GP15 there. We should probably take that guy and put him in a, like, what do you call it? I don't know, bad order. Maybe we could just stick it in just enough. There we go. It'll kind of stay in there. Got to do a little super glue in there for that guy. Anyway, yeah, I don't bother with the headlight on there because, well, this is in operations. We're doing layout update over here, and we're going to talk about backdrops, right? I know I've said before, as a matter of fact, why don't I just silence this guy over here so we can talk a little better? So, backdrops. You can see the mountains in the background right here in the yard. And the funny thing is those are the very first mountains that I did for the layout. Those used to be over in the other section of layout. If you saw my other video the other day, I kind of talked about the mountains in my backyard there and how I take those pictures and stitch them all together. And then in the case over here with what I currently have on the layout, I would, let me just figure out where I'm going here. Yeah, we'll just grab these guys first. I would just print them out on my inkjet printer and then tape them together. And then just kind of tape them up to the background over here. Hard to tell what's going on with the locomotive with the sound off. But I'm not doing that this time. This time around, what I'm going to be doing is uploading the picture to Walgreens, printing location, printing site, where you can print out, banners and posters and things like that. And they've got... They got 2x8 foot banner that you can print out. And it's like a vinyl paper sort of thing, and it'd be perfect for my mountains right here. Now, you can see the ones in the yard right here are pretty crappy. You can't even tell they're mountains. They're not as good as the ones I have in the background over there. And that's why I've got new mountains over there in the background, because I took better pictures, basically. This was a hazy day, the mountains that I have over here. And it just didn't look very well. And I was able to get pictures of the mountains on not such a hazy day and take pictures. And that's what I used for all of my other mountains that you see in the background there. And then what I've got now, I took even a better set of pictures where it was just sort of a little bit more towards the evening and a little bit more, shadow kind of on the mountains and stuff like that. And so I took brand new pictures, which is what I used for the video the other day. The only thing I got to do to it is I've got to get it uploaded and kind of color corrected. Let me back up a second. I got to get it color corrected, or I got to work on it a little bit because it's a little bit too blue. Now, if you can see the mountains there in the background, right in this shot, they kind of are blue. And when you, in reality, when you're looking at something off in a distance, it's usually hazy, and it does have a kind of a bluish tint to it. But I think the shots that I have are just a little tiny bit too blue. I want to kind of try to, fix that a little bit before I upload it to the Walgreens site and kind of work with their little software that they provide. That's all web-based, and splurge the $30 or whatever it's going to be to get the actual banner printed. There we go. Got our cars here. We've got a big long train here. So this is the hauler that's going to be running out and taking all of these cars out of the yard. Man, it's going to be so nice. No more cars here. Nice empty yard. But along with talking banners, let me go ahead and get some sound back on this guy so we can hear him in the background. We're going to talk about, how I plan to run my staging area. So as soon as we get out of the yard here completely, we'll do the lift up bridge over here and go take a closer look. But anyway, yeah, talking about banners. So all that to say is I should have the banner shortly for the new section. I just got to do a little bit of color tweaking on it before I get it printed out. And then also it's kind of funny because, it's a 2 by 8 foot banner. Oops, something happened here. Not sure what. Well, great. And it's right over the bridge. Let's go see. I didn't lose track power, so I'm not sure what's happening over there. Oh my goodness. I'm getting too old for that. Let's see what happened over here. Okay, that's working. Did we short something out? I'm not quite sure. Anyway, yeah, I should have the newer banners up hopefully shortly, probably like later on this week. That was weird. I don't know what happened over there. It's just plain old died. It's got track power. Who knows? It's a little cooler again. Here in Southern California. Go figure. And maybe that's got something to do with it. I thought maybe we got hung up on a nail or something like that. Some stray nail popping out of the track. But no, everything looks good here. Anyway, so banner should be soon. Let's talk about. We got all our other cars here. Let's just make sure. Come over here. Come back around. Make sure we didn't lose any. No. Ooh, look at that nice clean yard. Awesome. All right. Anyway, I know I'm swinging you around here. So we're gonna kind of make believe that we're going out into staging. Let's put it that way, because the hauler here would come all the way out over here, and the plan for staging is to be back there. It's going to be back behind over there. And it's going to pop out right back here in this corner over there, right where that tree is, someplace right around there. We'll put a turnout over here. We'll cut a hole through the backdrop right there, and so we'll kind of disguise it nicely. You won't be able to see it when we're sitting here filming and whatnot. But someplace back there, it's going to go out to a one or two track staging area that'll run, behind this background all the way down to the end over there, probably, maybe even around the corner. We'll see. But until we get that done, we're going to go ahead and simulate it here, right? So let me get my bridge up here. Oh man, it's a little bit cooler in here, and it's kind of rainy and all that. And all of a sudden, man, when it gets cooler, that thing sticks a little bit. So let's come over here. I'm going to put the camera down, so we'll get rid of the shakes here for a second. We'll speed up the locomotive there. Oh, I gotta go change the turnout. My last op session, I forgot to get this turnout in the right spot. All right. So anyway, what I've been kind of doing here to play around and kind of figure out how things are going to work is I just kind of run it all the way out this way into the new section here, and we kind of make believe we're going out into staging. So that's what we're going to do right now. So we're going to pull out over here, make believe like we're literally on the other side of the backdrop right here. And I think I'm going to make some sort of little shelf area right there, because what I'm going to do is really take the cars, I think, off of the track and just sort of rearrange them, have them, just kind of take them off the tracks here. Here's what I've been doing, just kind of propping them up on top right here, and then mixing them up and figuring out who's going to come and who's going to go back out into the layout, that sort of thing. Just depending on whatever operating system I'm using at the moment, right? Car cards, waybills, switch lists, rolling dice, flipping coins, whatever I feel like, JMRI, I'm always trying something different. So let's come over here and we set the camera down temporarily here, because we got to run our little hauler way the heck out here so we have enough room so we can pick up the cars from the tail end and just kind of shove back, is what we're going to be doing here, and taking them all off. Kind of weird seeing these big guys heading all the way down here into Santa Ana, but hey, what's a layout update without having a little bit of trains running, huh? I'll let you get a good close look at these guys. We're almost there. And I think once I get the banners up here too, this whole section will look a heck of a lot nicer, and will probably get me a little bit more motivated to get out here and work on it too. All right, we're almost to the end. I'm just going to go ahead and we'll come to a stop here. Here we go. Nice. There we are. We could fit a little bit more in here, but so this is basically kind of what I'm going to be doing in the background there on my staging. Now, I don't mind handling my cars. I know some people are a little bit here, let me put the camera down here. We can talk, but basically I think some people, what would I do? Fat fingered my controls here. Hold on a second. Okay, there we go. Yeah, some people are a little crazy about handling their cars, and I'm not one of those. I'm okay. They're just little plastic cars. You can see, I don't know if you can see up top over here, but I'm just stacking them up on top. Oh, I think I know what I'm doing. I figured out why things aren't working the way they're working. So I'm putting this thing on the layout right here, and the little metal thing right here is shorting out the layout. There we go. All right, let's see here. Come back a little bit more. There we go. So you can see I'm just placing all these cars up on top over here, getting them out of the way. Now you might say, well, this is kind of goofy, you're just going to put them right back in here. But I don't know what I'm going to do, to tell you the truth. And I don't know how many cars I'm going to take. And I don't know what system I'm going to use, you know. I think I kind of just play it by ear, so I might just roll the dice or something and figure out which industries I'm gonna be doing next, and then I'll figure out which cars I need to take. So that's why I've got these all lined up here, just all over the top of the layout. And then I can come in here and pick them all up, whichever ones I need, put them onto the staging area. Now, you know, we're kind of make-believe staging area here, because I'd be doing this, again, back on the other side of the background here. Backdrop, I should say. We got a lot of cars this time. Holy smokes. I'm already going around the corner. Now, since I'm working on this part of the layout over here, I'm kind of taking up the shelf space up there on that end. All right, there we go. So, as you can see, we've got all our cars all lined up over here, all ready to roll. Ready to get, we'll figure out who's going where. And then what I'll do is we'll just kind of pre-stage our locomotive right here over at the end. I'm surprised I didn't run into any nails over here. This stuff's still got to get ballasted over here. More stuff to do, my goodness. Backdrops, then ballast over here. That's what I got in my head. All right, we'll park these guys right over here, because then I'll go ahead and shut down. Because then what I'm going to do is, yeah, like I said, I think I'm going to figure out what industries I want to switch. And right now, I'm just kind of doing stuff sort of willy-nilly, random-like, and usually it's just kind of whatever I fancy. I come out here and I say, I haven't done the Titan transfer over here in a while. I think I'll grab a few tank cars or whatever, and just to mix it up a little bit, I might pick another industry. So, and it just depends on like I said, kind of like what I'm feeling like. Do I want to get a little bit more complicated with my little switchback in here? Which I still got another tank car over here that's got to get moved, that sort of thing. So yeah, that's why I'm stacking my cars up over there in staging, and I don't know which ones are going to be going, right? Anyway, well, it's kind of a weird layout update. Hopefully it wasn't too bad. Man, I love it. I love an empty yard like this. That's kind of funny. An empty yard with no cars, but hey, it looks nice. Look at all that track. Super cool. All right, who knows? Maybe I'll take out some of the other locomotives too over here. I haven't run the old Santa Fe or the GP38. Somebody was asking what's wrong with it. Nothing other than the lights don't work. It's just kind of staged over there. No, so maybe we'll do a little Santa Fe kind of run over here and do a little bit of switching with the SD40 over here, huh? All right, guys, well, that's it for now. I'm gonna go ahead, finish up my coffee, and throw this video up, and then see what else I'm gonna be doing today. I hope you guys have a good weekend, and I will see you guys in the next, well, whatever kind of video comes up next. Hopefully, it's a background one, so it'll probably be an update. All right, guys, have a good one. Take care.